Hip circles. There are two basic kinds of hip circles. The tilting one, tilted pelvis. Some call it Turkish. So for the tilting one, it's quite natural because as you bend one knee, the opposite hip goes up. And then all we have to do is bend the knee, put the hip up, tilt the pelvis back, tuck the abs in, bend the other knee, let the other hip go up, and then bring it across the back smoothly. So that's a tilting hip circle. Tilt, back, side, around. Side, back, side, around. Try it to the music. Tuck, squeeze the abs. You can rock to the opposite side and stop. And go the other way. Stop on the right hip, back to the left. Ready to stop on the left hip, back to the right. 1 and a half, 1 and a half, 1 and a half. All the way around and a half. So you can play with that one. It's not too hard in the beginning. But to do a really good job, we really need to tuck our abs in and then relax. So have fun with that one. Now, the flat hip circles. For this one, when your weight goes side to side, you don't want to let your hips lift up. You want to keep them flat. It's a bit like doing the hula hoop when you're a child. Can't do the hula hoop that way, we drop it. So let your body sway, weight shift right, weight shift left. Really important to have the weight shift without lifting your hips. So it's all in the knees. Keep the knees fairly straight, not locked. Now, that's a nice hip slide. What to do now is push your hips to the front. So you're on the left, push front, squeeze the buttocks to protect your lower back. That we completed half one. Now relax the buttocks, pull in the abs. Finish the circle to the back. Again, left, push the hips forward, pull in your buttocks tight. Relax the buttocks, pull in the abs. Buttocks tight, abs tight. Buttocks tight, relax the bum. Bum tight, relax the bum. Now from the side. Hips off, side, prepare. Squeeze the bum, relax the bum for the abs. Forward, side, back, side. In the beginning, if it's too hard for you to squeeze the buttocks and the abs, you can just do it, what I say, with your skeleton. So of course I'm using muscles, but I'm not pulling my abs in, I'm not squeezing my buttocks. The thing is, you don't squeeze your bum in when you put your hips forward. You can put pressure on these lower vertebrae. So if you squeeze, you'll see it doesn't put the pressure on your lower spine, it's protected. Let's try some half circles. Push off to the left. Forward and stop. Forward, stop. Weight shift to the right, to the left, to the right. I can see how my body's going forward and back. So because the hips forward and back, the torso has to move a bit for the balance. It's natural when you get the hang of that. The opposite knee starts to bend. I go to the left, my right knee bends. Then you can bring it up. I know some of you have trouble with this. Go back to not moving them, but as you bring your weight forward, it comes off the foot. I'm on the left foot, the right foot. Get the feel of that before you try stepping. Just go from the ball. My weight's over here. If my weight's over here, that one can come up. Try that. Now, to make a step, it's the same thing. Hips, we prepare, push over to the left. Step out onto the right foot, bring the hips over to the right. I don't need any weight on this foot, so I just bring it in. And finish my circle. Do another one. Step out to the right. Bring the foot over. One more. Step right. Bring the foot over. Now we'll go to the left. Step left. Bring it round. Slower one. Step. Bring it round. Step. Bring it round. Step out. Bring your hip round to the left. Finish the circle. Right. 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 Touch. We'll do 3 and touch and a half. 3. 1, 2, 3. Don't do this with your hands. And a half. Touch. 1, 2, 3 and a half. A half. Touch. Faster. 2, 3 and a half. Touch. 1, 2, 3 and a half. Touch. 1, 2, 3 and a half. Touch. When you're out on the disco floor, having some fun with your belly dance, and you don't know what to do, you've done some hip drops, you've done some big circles, you've run out of ideas, just do this for a while. It looks very nice. And then you think, oh, I'll put in a whole one. And the other way. Go around. You can move your hips in the same direction that you're turning, or you can try going the opposite way. Hips going counterclockwise, body clockwise. Have fun with your circles.